past few weeks, I've gotten a lot of miscellaneous SLR footage, but not really enough to make multiple videos out of it. So I've decided I'll put it all together into a single video. This will involve trains 393, 512, and 515. Let's start with 393 on June 29th. We would end up chasing 393 from Mechanic Falls, Maine, to Gorham, New Hampshire, thanks to Rumford Branch Collection, also known as Rumford Branch Productions, for bringing me along with him. We would start in a small field just southeast of the town of Mechanic Falls. Also, the one time I forget to mute my phone, someone conveniently calls, so please excuse the ringtone halfway through the clip. Thanks. After filming the train here, I would take no more videos to Lock Mills, but I would take some photos. Anyways, now let's continue in Lock Mills. Next, we jump ahead of the train to Bethel, relatively only known by people going to Sunday River or people taking Route 2 into New Hampshire. Otherwise, very unknown, but a cute little town. Now, let's skip over to a chase of SL&A train 512, from Lewiston Junction to South Paris. The next morning, we'd be down in Lewiston, by chance, and we would stop by Lewiston Junction after. We had gotten lucky, as approaching I heard an RS-5T in the distance, which could only mean one thing. 512 was returning from Danville Junction. As it turns out, the crew had stopped for their lunch break, but they'd be back before too long, so we waited. Next, I'd make a short jog down to the other side of the Y, and they are not far behind. As it turns out, rail is much faster of a method than running. Now that they were coupled to their train, all they had to do was clear the Y, throw for the main, and then they'd be on their home run to Paris. Knowing that the conductor would have to throw the switch and then walk to the engine, we used the time to get ahead of them. We'd end up at Empire Road, the first stop north out of Lewiston Junction's yard. It appears they must have dropped the Wisconsin Central High Cube in Lewiston Junction. Not sure why. Next, we jump ahead to Summer Street in Mechanic Falls. Next, we jump ahead again to Lashins autosales on Route 121 in Oxford, Maine, and just barely catch them. Next, we jump ahead to milepost 43 on the south end of Fore St. We're still located in Oxford, though. Next, we'd very quickly jump ahead to the north end of Fore Street, and didn't have too long to wait, as they were right on our tail. After they passed us here on Fore Street, we'd call it and head home. A decent chase in the books. Now, let's skip ahead to July 6th. We had initially been out looking for 393, but they had gone out earlier than expected and passed by us. So we turned our attention to the first confusing rumbling, but now making sense, 5:15 at Lewiston Junction, the nighttime switcher. Probably the least documented train on this end of the system, but a pretty cool one at that. Next, 6 days later, I'd finished my short round-trip jog back to the yard crossing. (3008) almost always handles 512 and 515. Tonight would be no different. After 8 years of learning this railroad, I almost always know their next step. So as they pushed back, we headed for the other crossing. They had gotten themselves onto the southeast leg of the Y, and now were pulling towards the Auburn branch. We wouldn't wait for the whole train here on Hardscrabble Rd, as our next spot was close, but we'd film 3008 passing along with 1 or 2 cars, and I would try a long exposure that turned out disastrous. No, seriously. Now, I won't bore you with their 30 hours of switching propane tankers around, so I'll just skip to when they finally hit the branch to head down to Savage. Next, we would jump to Hotel Road, and after that, Rodman Road. But I forgot the simple task to press record. So let's jump to our final spot at Hotel Road. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this 3-part video. I felt like none of these clips were quite enough to put into one video. Neither did I want to do all the voiceovers in 3 separate videos. So I just decided to pile it into one. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye and stay safe.